What's going on, Slayers? Crona, got another Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire battle here for you today. As you can see from my team, I'm actually using an NP team, or non-playable trainer team, being Zinnia, my favourite character from the Pokemon series, officially. She's just cute to me, don't ask questions. So I'm going against Wolfe here with a quite powerful team. Question of the day before we get into this. What is your favourite fictional language? Mine is Hyrulean. I'm even trying to learn it from The Legend of Zelda. But yeah, so we're going to hop straight into the battle here as I actually lead off with Salamence, predicting the Agarons lead with Stealth Rocks, but they go for the Talonflame. So upside is I get the Intimidate off on this thing. Downside is I do not want to lose my Salamence, so they get a free attack out as I go into Tyrantrum. Now I know Tyrantrum can easily Stone Edge this thing to death, or Dragon Dance up on a swap prediction, as well as pretty much resist any move this thing wants to give off very easily. So I actually predict here them to swap out, so they probably don't want to take a Stone Edge this early in the match, use that thing to sweep later. So I go for the Dragon Dance, which is going to allow me to speed up and attack up. So yeah, they actually catch me off guard here, going for the Detect. So unfortunately they get to see that I was going to go for the Ice Fang. Now, knowing that they're going to not want me to go for the Ice Fang, for them to go for it again, I actually go instead for Stone Edge. The reason I go for Stone Edge over Earthquake is because I know they do still have that Talonflame in their team, and obviously Tyrantrum here does not want to miss a move on that damn bird. Not after it hit him straight in the face. This Tyrantrum wants revenge on that bird. It wants hard-end revenge. Now I make a bit of a misplay here as they go into their green Salamence. I could have probably stayed in and gone for the Ice Fang, but I decided to instead swap out to a physically defensive Altaria as they go for the Dragon Claw. It's going to do quite a decent chunk of my damage, and that's I get the leftover recovery. As we know, my Pokemon some of my Pokemon just love eating that half-eaten apple corn. No one knows why. They just sit on the ground and it's like, oh yay, and just eat it. I don't understand why. But predicting them to possibly stay in, I actually go for the Toxic because I know even if they swap out, nothing likes being Toxic on their team. They haven't got any Aromatherapists, they haven't got any Heal Bellas. There's nothing in their team that will be able to heal them from that kind of stuff, and a Toxic can be devastating. So I know that Ampharos is most likely going to go for an electrical move, as Altaria has got the obviously fairy flying type, and seeing there that I was able to scare them out with the possible fairy type Mega Evolution, very good. So I decided to swap into Goodra. This thing is very, very specially defensive. It's Assault Vest. I can just take a lot of things. So they're going to go for the Discharge, and bad luck hits as they get the Power Hacks on me. But unfortunately for me, luckily for them, I actually made a misplay here, and I go for the Outrage. I don't know why I predicted them to swap out, or for this thing to be the Dragon-type Mega Evolution, as no one seems to really run that thing unless they got tricked with them. So now I'm locked into Outrage, unfortunately, as I had the Earthquake on this, so I'd be able to keep it a bit more secret. But now they are going to reveal their Mega, is the Mega Mance, the giant flying green croissant into the skies. So they're going to just set up that Dragon Dance knowing I'm locked in and can't swap. I can't get anything done here, which puts me at a huge disadvantage. As soon as Mega Salamence set up a Dragon Dance, it becomes incredibly powerful, incredibly strong, incredibly fast. It's thanks to Mega Salamence that quite a lot of these battles are actually very much too easy for me to record because I just swept them. So luckily for me though, they are going to go for the Dragon Claw and not a Dragon Pulse. So they are going to make a physical hit that GUI is going to activate, putting this thing down into its normal speed type. And I know for a fact that my Noivern can outspeed a Salamence with even with choice specs. It has a higher base speed. So I go for the Draco Meteor, knowing that even if he sorted out, nothing would like to take that, as you'll see here, with their Aggron, knocks them down into the red zone. But I don't really want to lose this Noivern, as it's more or less a win condition against this Sceptile that they've got and that Salamence. So I just swap into Tyrantrum thinking I'll be able to take a physical hit. Then remembering at the last moment as this thing came out, it's weak to steel. I've done that so many times using Tyrantrum, I forget it is very weak to steel. So next I swap into the best friend here, into Asta, who has grown in that time since the Delta episode. Evolved twice, now an X-Blood, extremely powerful and good bulk to it, I'll tell you that for nothing. So one surf is going to take it out, and I make another silly play here, swapping Asta out as I need that shield. Going to Altaria, who I think the flying should resist the flying, and being highly defensive, it should make a difference. But as that Brave Bird comes through, it connects, and no! Altaria, no! Flying does not resist flying, and thanks to this, I now know that on my next turn, as I go into Salamence, get off the Intimidate once again, so we're back at this matchup from the beginning, and now I reveal my Mega. It is the Mega Mance! The Croissant Blue into the sky! King of the Skies, Mega Mance, comes forth. So they're going to go for the Brave Bird, and that is going to do not too much to Salamence, as McLaren has a very, very good defense, which is why I took the Outrage so well earlier. So I'm just going to go for the Return, the strongest move this thing has, and that Altaria, and the red flamey Talonflame Altaria goes straight down. So now they're on to their final two, and I believe I'm on my final three at the moment, sailing into that Salamence. I actually swap out because in case of a speed tie, I do not want to lose that Salamence. It's another one of the win conditions here. So I swap it back into Aspas. They're going for Drunkle. As you see here, the bulk just keeps this thing surviving. It is a powerhouse survival. Now I could have gone for the Stab Boom Burst instead, as both of them are weak to it. I decided to go for the Ice Beam, which I thought would be able to feint the Skeptile, but no! There's about 80% damage, and that Skeptile decides to live and Giga Drain on the next turn, so Acid's unfortunately going to go down, and Skeptile is now just bathing off the health it's just gained. Which is such a shame. I would have loved to see Asta use Boom Burst, but unfortunately it is a Scarf Pokemon, and so I can only use Ice Beam. They're going to try and prolong their survival here, going for the Detect as I go for the Return, but on the second turn they try it, it is going to fail. There's not really any use using Detect the second time, might as well just accept defeat here. As that is going to come through, and that is definitely going to feint the Skeptile as a Stab Area Late bonus. So now on their Salamence, and in fact here, that's swinging that Skeptile and the Salamence, it was actually a speed tie, so whoever wins the speed tie wins the match. Salamence goes, and it is my Salamence to finish off the match. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Remember to leave this video some love down below if you want, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Crona signing out.